Hey everybody, I am coming making this video message, and I want to talk to you all about how you should never be upset when another person's situation or them transforming for the better does not benefit you. The reason why I'm making this video message is because some people will ride with you as long as they are benefiting from your situation. Some people will be very supportive of you. Some people will brag on you and speak very highly of you because the entire time that they have been riding with you as that close co-worker, that close family member, that best friend, or just a confidant, it is overall benefiting them in some way. But the minute that you announce or they start to see or even pick up on the fact that you are transforming yourself, you are changing the way that you think, you are changing the way that you act, you are paying more attention to places that you go and people that you give access to you. You are paying attention to the way that you do things and the connections that you have with people. And this includes you cutting off a lot of bad habits. There are some people out here, whether you all know it or not, they will become very jealous or angry because your change and your transformation is not benefiting them. Let me explain something to you all. When someone is transforming themselves, or it could be you could be transforming yourself and you could be making active changes to be a better person overall. If someone close to you gets angry because there are certain things you are backing away from because either it no longer serves you, it is no longer in the will of God, God has dealt with you on it and told you to let it go. Anytime somebody gets angry at you, or the conversations are becoming dry, or they're coming at you lashing out and asking you questions about why you are no longer doing certain things, then that is an indication that you will know that they were only riding with you up until your situation and transformation no longer benefited them. Please understand, my beautiful brothers and sisters, that when you say that you love someone, this is why I want you all to be careful of being quick to tell just anybody that you love them. We are supposed to love everybody. This is a commandment of the Lord. But there are some people out here, just because someone makes them feel good, just because they have some things in common, just because there is a somewhat fair exchange of personal information amongst two people, somebody will come out in the middle of their emotions and tell someone that they love them. But until you get in the thick of love, you don't know what comes with you telling someone you love them or just loving someone. Love is not a joke. But the point that I'm making is that when someone tells you that they love you, they don't get mad when you are transforming yourself. They don't get upset when you are making changes in your life, even if it no longer benefits them. I'm going to tell you all something. This is a very real thing. There are some of you out here, you may be making a transition, and I'm going to use sex as an example. This is a great example, and this is a true story of someone that I know that's near and dear to my heart. But say that you have been fornicating most of your life, and so recently God has been dealing with you about repenting and coming out of that lifestyle. If you've been dealing with somebody that you have been sexually intimate with, and so you're backing away from it, you're avoiding it, you may still be cool with them, you may still talk to them, you may text them every now and then, but you have never verbally told them that you will no longer be physically intimate with them. But they can kind of sense that it's a transformation and a change. They can pick up on it, especially if they have gotten accustomed to the routine of you doing that with them. And so now a lot of time has passed and nothing has happened, nothing shaken in that area. If they start getting snappy with you and they start getting upset at you, or they're acting funny and dry with you, it's because they know that they no longer benefit from what you used to give them. And that should be an indication to you that that person really was not fully riding with you. That should be an indication to any one of you all who may be going through this, that that person probably really doesn't love you like they told you they did. And so this is what this video message is about. If you do not benefit from somebody's situation, whether it's somebody that no longer benefits from the changes that you're making in your life because you are not feeding and soothing what it was they were getting from the situation or the friendship or the relationship or the living arrangement, whatever it is, or if you are getting angry because somebody is making a transition and you are not in the midst of it and it is not benefiting you, I'm telling you, your love for someone, your respect for someone, you wanting the best for someone, it's not always going to benefit you in the long haul. Each individual man and woman that is on this earth, we all have the right to wake up and make changes that are going to be beneficial to our mental health, our physical health, and our spiritual health. And if you don't get an announcement from your best friend or from that particular family member or from that coworker that you're close to, don't get angry about that. You should always celebrate the person or the people who are in your life that you see growing and that you see changing because they want something different to kick off in their life. Sometimes people get tired of going through the motions. They get tired of going through the same things over and over and over again. And until any one of us put in a change, I'm talking about a significant change, we are not going to see transformation in our lives. You have to have a made up mind and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm not going to give these type of people access to me anymore. Whatever it is, you have the right to make these changes. You have the right to back away from things that you know are damaging you or that you know they are not pleasing to the Lord. However and whatever, if it is no longer benefiting you, don't get angry about it. Somebody's change, somebody's new life, somebody turning their life or situation around. Just because you are the best friend, just because you are the mother or the father, just because you are the boyfriend or the girlfriend, even in marriage, sometimes it won't always benefit you, but you've got to be okay with that. If you really love someone, even when their situation does not benefit you for whatever the reason is and whatever they're doing, be okay with that, but still celebrate them, still be supportive of them, still love them, still respect them, still be in their corner and a cheerleader for them, still root them on, still be praying for them. It's a sad state of affairs when you talk to anybody and you have seen them go throughout the course of their life doing certain things that you know were not pleasing to the Lord, and you know that they were pretty much self-sabotaging, but when they wake up and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm going to stop, and you know who was in their life and who they were sinning with, it's a sad state of affairs when that person who has been so accustomed and comfortable to that individual doing these reckless things, how funny they begin to act, how nasty and snarky their attitude becomes when it's no longer beneficial to them. So I just wanted to stop in and remind you all of this, because so many people, they use the word love or the three words I love you loosely, not really looking at the cost that comes behind you telling anybody that you love them. This does not mean when you tell somebody that you love them that they have the right to feel entitled or they take advantage of you, or you have the right to be deceptive towards them, or you keep certain things away from them. That's not what I'm saying here. But what I'm saying is that don't put stipulations on your love. Don't put stipulations on love love by telling someone, you know what, I'm only gonna love you up until you stop doing this with me. You may have improved in that area, you may have gotten delivered from that area, but you know what, I'm not feeling that, I'm not there yet. It doesn't have to benefit you. And because you're moving at a certain pace and you have not caught up to the level that your boyfriend or girlfriend is at, or your husband or your wife or your best friend or your confidant, just because you haven't caught up to them, or you, for whatever your personal reason is, you are not ready to put in the work and make the changes, that does not mean you get jealous of them for making the change, or having the courage to make the change, or being obedient to the Lord in making that change or those changes. This is a hard pill for some of you all to swallow, and it's a long stretch for a lot of people, because you all are not accustomed to people putting out these kind of messages and talking about these types of things. These things are seen with the eyes with a lot of people, but they overlook it and they don't want to address what they really know that's going on with someone that is connected to them when they make changes. But when you see that spirit of jealousy rise up and people are getting real nasty with you, see, the thing is, especially when it comes to a matter of, let's say you were a adulteress or an adulterer, or you were a fornicator, and for years you may have been sleeping with that person. When you cut them off, you don't even have to verbally tell them you're cutting them off in that aspect, but they will know, they will feel it. When they get nasty with you and when they get mad with you, really, that is that individual getting exposed for having fake love, admiration, and respect for you. Because if they know that you are really a child of God, see, what people get all twisted about this walk with the Lord is that because you announce that you are a saved man or a saved woman, people think that you are this picture of perfection and that you will never make mistakes, or that they won't enter into a certain chapter of your life and you are still struggling and battling with several things. Salvation is a daily walk, okay? You're not going to get improved in every area overnight. But anytime someone gets upset and they get angry about you making a change when they know you are a man or a woman of God, they should expect at any point, whether you announce it or not, that there's going to be some change that they see within you. They should expect you to have some level of improvement in your life, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you interact, and things that you're cleaning up, if they really know that you are a child of God. But the minute that they get an attitude, baby, the minute that they get nasty with you, the minute they're short with you, the minute you get on the phone with them and they're being nasty and they're rolling their eyes at you and they're throwing shade at you, or they're reminding you of your past and how you were when they first got with you, or they first met you, or they first started hanging with you, that is when you will know that that person really is not with you. You'll see it when they can no longer benefit. They can't benefit with using your body anymore. They can't benefit with using your money anymore. They can't benefit with the connections you have. They can't benefit from where you are spiritually, when you would pray for them and come through for them when there were demonic things going on with them and they didn't understand, but they know that you know. But now they can't benefit because you're not as close to them as you used to be. You pray for them and love them from a distance, but you're not hanging with them on a day-to-day basis. Overall, guys, and I'm going to get out of here, don't get upset when the transition of someone that you love or you say you love, or someone that you know, it doesn't benefit you. That is the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have taken offense to anything I spoke about in this video, it's okay, it's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned because I know you will forgive me in the morning.